Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie. We are of course again still on Rufus's path, and we're now in the red light, I would say red light district of Crossbell, but it's somewhat in the same region. So let's go through the entertainment and see what we can find out. Well, Ilia's dance has such a captivating air to it, don't you think? And the Supreme Leader has so much charisma during his speeches. People like them representing us make me proud to be a Crossbellan. Lady Ilia's dance and the Supreme Leader's speeches are both so captivating. People like them representing us make me proud to be a Crossbellan. Yes, you might think so, but I can guarantee you it's not totally that. I can't open anything here right now, on paper that is. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Of course we'll be in a big pile of trouble if the EDF finds out, so try to keep that fun fact to yourselves. Can't believe my bribes didn't pay off. The EDF is full of nothing but pride. If they find out we're still in operation, we'll be in serious hot water. Gotta be careful. Oh, all recreational facilities in the district are prohibited from opening. They say that indulging in fun at a time like this could steer people away from their patriotic duties. It's not like I'm hard up for cash, so it's fine if I can't make bank now, but still, seeing the frown on the customer's face when I tell him we're shutting down is the worst part of my day. Yeah, I'm sure for some it's part of that, but not for all your customers, I'm sure. The club I work at is still secretly open for business, and even though we said we're going on an indefinite hiatus, the problem is more and more people are starting to snitch to the EDF, so it might not be too long until the jig is really up. What happened to good old-fashioned fun? Things are miserable around here these days. People are getting turned into the EDF more and more lately, so it might just be a matter of time before my club gets found out. What happened to good old-fashioned fun? Well, fortunately, even the Eben Defense Force doesn't have the resource to keep an eye on every nook and cranny of the city. On the other hand, the Supreme Leader just keeps getting more and more popular, both in the city and on the Orbital network. It's probably only a matter of time before the back alley is crawling with his supporters. I can't fathom why Alberea continues to garner more and more support. It isn't as though the EDF is suppressing free speech that greatly. There's a rumor floating around that says people are being brainwashed. It's concerning for sure, but not implausible either. Yep, even more than you might think. That's it for now. Wait, the hotel's closed? Quite a number of foreign tourists got caught up in the operation. I'll feel bad for them, but they'll have to stay at their hotels for the time being. That's why I'm here, to make sure they don't come and go without our okay. Alright, that's not great, is it? And here I was, trying to have a good night rest there, but I guess that's not a possibility right now. Well, there are almost as many people in the entertainment district as there are in the central square. All the more reason we can't skimp on security. Oh, no matter how many times I see Ilia since her debut as a Tuscan dancer, I can't get over it. She upped her game big time before any of us had the time to catch our breath. It sucks to say it out loud, but it makes sense that she was the only one in Arcasile chosen to represent the nation. Yeah, she worked her tail off to hog the spotlight. But we still have a chance, okay? The United Nations hasn't been officially founded yet, so the Supreme Leader can still change his mind. Yeah, you're right. I'll show the mysterious songstress bewitching darkness that ensnaring the heart. How pitiful. None of them appear to be in their right mind. A cloak of darkness that conceals all. Not a bad theme, huh? It's too bad Theodore's not here, but I'll work hard enough for the both of us to perform for the United Nations. Oh, Ilia may be a prodigy, but she won't stop me from bettering myself. I'll show all the mysterious songstress bewitching darkness that ensnares the heart. Well, Lady Ilia took so dangerous in that dark outfit. I can't stop staring when I see her. Oh, Adios, my heart's gonna melt. Well, if Lady Ilia stands in support of the Supreme Leader, then her fans stand in support of him along with her. Glory to Ilia, glory to Arcasiel, and glory to a Supreme Leader Rufus. Yeah, this town is done for. There are still a number of civilians who are criticizing our actions, but I'm sure that once they hear out the Supreme Leader, they'll have a change of heart. Supreme Leader Rufus is the only person who can save Crossbell, and I hope people see that sooner rather than later. Well, I guess they're just as, let's say, mesmerized as all the other people in town. Well, frankly, the Crossbell enemy thinks it's a damn shame Arcasiel doesn't have any performances lined up. At least we got the Tuscan Dancer shows to look forward to. You've seen her dance, right? It's like nothing else in Zemuria. Oh, I almost can't wait to see her again. Yeah, and that reputation is what keep people watching and getting brainwashed worse and worse. Oh, that mask Ilia's wearing really suits her. She's great as the fervent dancer and the Sun Princess, but the Tuscan Dancer has that extra little something. I should try and create flavor based on Ilia's current act. Cosmic Cluster Ice Cream. Blood oranges, grapes, as dark as the veil of night. Black cherries? Oh yeah, that's a sexy flavor right there. It's ice cream, it doesn't have to be sexy, it has to be tasty. Now isn't the time to gamble. Now it's time for all of us to come together as one. Our neighboring countries ought to hurry up and accept Supreme Leader's proposals sooner rather than later. Ah, come on. Can't even have a little bit of a gamble, what things are as they are? Probably won't be the brightest idea to head back to the administrative district. Yeah, I don't want to get anywhere near there. Alright. Well, there's one thing I want to do, though. Just 100 Mira, and there's a little extra rest. Doesn't hurt.
That was just the cure.
Entertainment district then, isn't it? Yep. And let's get out of here then, shall we? Where would you like to go? Following this path here will eventually take us to the one leading to the studio. There are monsters wandering around, but I think we can take our chances. We can, yes, but what about you? Oh, you needn't worry about me. I've got my weapon right here. Wow, that's so neat! Why, thank you. So, you use a scythe, huh? What a peculiar choice. It's simple design, but at least you have difficult it is to wield. Well, I can use most weapons, sure, but this one has always had my heart. Because it's neat? Because it's perfect for slicing up heads. No. No, indeed. I'm just joking. Oh, the more I get to know you, the more I think we're going to be the best of friends. I'd like it if you didn't bond with her over beheading people. Oh, by the way, aren't you familiar with United Front? Can't say that I am. I'm not either. Is it unusual that we don't? Well, it's still in the early stage of development, so not really. It's a new Arcus 2 feature that lets 5 or more people work together. Oh, you know, I might have heard something about that. Those students had better teamwork than I gave them credit for, so I've been wondering if there was more to it. It was like a buffed up version of combat links. Oh, you hit the nail right on the head. Even the fact that those students were using it. it does have its limitations, like how only those who shared a certain connection at the end of the Twilight can use it. I, however, am one of those people, so you might be able to pull it off as long as I'm around. How promising. It's worth the attempt in any event. I agree, and there are exactly 5 of us here, so there's no reason not the next time something tries to play nasty with us. Well, sounds like a plan to me. Rufus and company can now use united fronts.
How could you, Nadia? How could you think to sell me off to that woman? Oh, how couldn't I when your cuteness is worth a fortune? I wouldn't want to insult you by cheaping out. I'm that cute? Well, that is true. I forgive you.
This was an alarming about-face.
Yep.
All right.
My turn now.
How shall we play?
Yes, let's do the one with the most distance. A quick round around the
Crossbell
cathedral.
Cathedral here is pretty famous, isn't it? It's sure ritzy enough to have earned a big name. The building is beautiful, and the air is so clean. I love it.
Guess the brainwashing doesn't have much impact here. It won't hurt to take a quick look around.
Nap time? Nap time.
Not yet. Things weren't looking good in the city, so I evacuated here. Just what's going on in Crossbell. Zemurian will soon be as one, and it'll be all thanks to our supreme leader. If you think otherwise, then you have no right to call yourself Crossbellan. What was I just saying? In any event, something strange is going on in Crossbell, so be careful. It can't be any stranger than this, old man. Just goes to show the kind of danger Crossbell is in right now. So basically, he had a dose, and he knows there's something wrong. He left, and there's still stuff in there. If he had stayed there a few days longer, he would be totally over and convinced. It doesn't seem like the Ebon Defense Force will be coming today. Needless to say, their presence does a little to ease our refugees' nerves. And whatever I can do to lessen the burden on their hearts, I will. Good. Let's check out the back before anything else. This isn't the first time Crossbell had its back into the wall. But the second we get our independence back, it falls to hell all over again. How are the folk living here even supposed to get a good night's sleep? The second Crossbell get independent, yep, that guy's rolling over in his grave. If he could, most definitely. The door's locked. Come on, we've been in there multiple times. Oh, forgive me for causing you so much worry, my love. But please, I'm doing alright, and it's because I know you're always with me. Just like Supreme Leader Rufus is always with us. That's anything else worth mentioning? Right, let's get to the church then, shall we? Because I would love to at least get to the Rosenberg studio. Oh, I normally sell drinks in the administrative district for a living. Speaker McDowell has been a regular of mine for years too. I make his favorite acerbic tomato shake all the time. The nurse who was here earlier said he's doing much better now, so what a relief. Inspiring even. I might just been a humble juice vendor, but now that I want to do everything I can to help my state pull through this. How am I going to help? You may be asking yourself. Well, by coming up with a new specialty drink to sell. You're welcome to give it a try if you like. Hopefully it will give you the boost you need. Oh, that sounds great. Can I try some, Swin? Can I? I'm not going to stop you. It's your funeral. Red soda. Oh, I've been borrowing the kitchen in the building next door to whip up a few drinks. There's even a new item on the menu. Give it a try. At some point we definitely will, but not right now. Oh, it's you all. Did you come all the way to the cathedral to take refuge? Sure, something like that. Well, you're all welcome to visit the classroom over there to keep your minds off things. Michi and Michette are here too. They're doing what they can to cheer everyone up. I bet they're having a rough a go as anyone who's under those suits, but they're still trying hard for everyone else's sake. That's amazing. Seeing that reminds me that I want to do something more to help people during a crisis like this. I still have a lot of respect for my old mentor. He says it takes more to become a good lawyer than simply studying all the time. That's why I'm learning how to prepare medicine. Or at least I want to be able to help. What's up, LP? My dream is to become a lawyer someday. Learning how to make medicine may never come in handy in the courtroom, but I want to broaden my horizons all the same, just like my mentor suggested. That's why I'm trying to help as best as I can. Why is LP intrigued by what he's saying? Let's talk to everybody else in here then first, because there's a lot of people in the other rooms. Well, I know beggars can't exactly be choosers when we're talking about where you take refuge, but truth be told, as much as I like the ambience of this whole place, it sure gets old seeing the same old scenery day after day. Oh, I never expect to see Michi, Michette and Arkansas taking refuge here too. I'd be all over them asking for autographs if the circumstances were different, but alas, now's probably not the best time for that. Nope, not at all. Ooh. I'm so grateful that the nurse came to help when she did. Our stockpile of medicinal herbs has been running low. Her timing couldn't have been better. Oh yes, the speaker's condition is stable now, so things at the clinic are much calmer. That's why I decided to follow a photographer to town in hopes of helping here.
Ah, I see. You have my deepest gratitude. We have people here who are injured while fleeing from the city and others who are suffering from malnutrition. We have basic healing supplements on hand and the like, but that only can get us that far. Having a certified nurse with us would be a boon.
Oh, I brought some extra medicinal supplies with me from the nursing home. Please, use them.
I would be most grateful if you could help a hand. Thank you again, and best of luck.
Yeah, she's an angel no matter where she is. I can't believe it's coming to this. The only saving grace is that I was attending Mass when chaos struck the city, so I managed to avoid getting caught up in it. Perhaps that was the goddess doing. Makes you wonder. It's luck. There's nothing to do with fate, sadly. Another day, another radio broadcast chock full of propaganda praising the supreme leader. Although, if we were all to follow him, then we could finally have peace. We'd have nothing to fear ever again. If that's what it takes for us to gain our freedom back, then... What am I saying? That's crazy talk. Is this what Eugene and Ply have been going through? I can't let my guard down for even a second, or it could happen to me too. That was terrifying. I fled here with Celine and Nikolai as chaos was striking the city. We tried to convince Eugene and Ply to come with us, but they refused to listen to reason. Even I felt like I was losing myself for a second back there. Just what in Ios's name is going on? Brainwashing at its finest. Oh, am I taking crazy pills or something? It's more like more and more people are supporting Alberea by the day. Well, it's not your imagination. There's something fishy going on. Crossbellans are supposed to be stronger than this. I could understand anyone being dazed and confused, but blind loyalism? We're better than that. Yeah, exactly. Do these people belong to that same theater group RX works for? Seems like it. At least they were fortunate enough to elude whatever brainwashing is taking place. Well, everyone thought peace had returned, and we were all working so hard to put on that commemorative performance. Then all of this had to happen again. It's hard to stay optimistic this time. I know that moping around isn't going to solve anything though, so we gotta stay focused and pull through this. Oh, it's hard to believe even Michi and Michette had to take refuge here. I thought Arkansas had it rough, but I hate to be an actor that has his thing. I mean, I hate not being able to go home to the land of dreams and wishes. Yes, be that role all you can. Doesn't hurt. Ah, Rufus Elberea is ruthless, man. He will stoop to even brainwashing citizens to get what he wants. Luckily, the effects don't have to reach the cathedral, but that may not last, so we'll need to be careful. Rufus Elberea is a ruthless man. He will stoop even as low as to brainwashing citizens to get what he wants. Luckily, the effects don't seem to have reached the cathedral. But we definitely need to be careful. Yes, okay, let's just go into the big old room here. Well, Arkansas's people are pretty good in their own right, I guess. But no one can touch my boy. Ha! Just look at him up there. I guess I'm a teensy bit biased though. What else is a proud papa supposed to say? The girl they got in Michette these days isn't half bad. You know, the priest gave me a compress for my back, so maybe I'll throw on a suit and join her up there myself. Ah, he's one of those Michi actors. Yeah, I think we saw him before as well. Oh, Michi and Michette are just the cutest. I know they're here for the children first and foremost, but seeing them is lifting my spirits too. They're a godsend. Wait, what am I saying? I'm supposed to be supervising the children. I don't have time to fawn over adorable mascots. I especially need to keep my eyes closed on Van and Roos. There's no telling what those two trollmakers might do. Yeah, trouble they will get into, for sure. Oh, there you are. Your injuries have really healed up quite nicely. Oh, it's all thanks to you. I couldn't have gotten better without you. If only I wasn't in such a panic like I was, I wouldn't have tripped and injured myself in such a spectacular fashion. Thinking about it now, it was pretty embarrassing. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Everyone was struggling to stay calm given the situation. The fact that you regret your actions now means that you're a kind person at heart. You needn't feel any guiltier than that. Very true. Very, very true. Michi and Michette came to cheer everyone on, and no one can stay sad when they hear Michette sing. She knows how to make anyone smile. I think I might join them. All the singing and dancing looks fun. Michi's face is so funny, I can't stop laughing. Part of me is still anxious that we can't get home yet. But hanging out with Michi and Michette has been great. I feel a lot better now. Ah, come on now everybody. We need you up and happy or else me and my brother are going to be real sad. Trust me, you don't want to see Michi when he's sad. His face gets all mushed up and droopy. It's an awful sight. And Mecha Michi's screws go flying everywhere. It's a real pain in the keister to fix him when that happens, trust me. So that's why we all need to have fun together. So strategies like those can be avoided. Is everyone ready? Let's sing Michelin Wonderland theme song together. That gives us the big boost of energy we need. Hold on. Did these two seriously flee the city while wearing those costumes the entire time? Why bother? Was keeping up the act really worth that hassle so that kids wouldn't catch them out of character? Duh! We're talking about a child's innocence here. Do you want them to be scarred for life? I sympathize with the people behind the fur, but everyone's gotta do their part to protect their characters. Come on, the more I'll sing, the happier we'll all be. All together now, let's dance and make wishy with Michi. Must be tough being Michi and Michette. They don't even get to take the day off with all that's going on. I get it though. They have an important job, keep everyone's spirits up. Maybe I won't be so mean to them just this once. Maybe. Possibly. Michi's the best. I'm fine with not going back to the city if it means hanging out with Michi here. So, go Michi, you're the best. Well, hello. I don't think we've had the pleasure before. My name's Michi. I came here all the way from Michelin Wonderland, and this here is my sister, Michette. Everyone's been looking so down lately, so we stopped by to turn those frowns upside down with a few dances. So feel free to join us and make a wishy with Michi. Now, you try. Make a wishy with Michi? I don't get it. What that's supposed to mean? Just something fun for the kids. That's all there is to it, nothing more. Alright, that's it for the entire church. Good. Right, let's finally make our way up the mountain path. Alright.
I'll remove all who stand in my way.
And still on the scan from before. Good.
All for one. And one for all!
Attack him as a group!
May you continue to prove just as useful.
It is just there to make battles quicker. Right, stop following me and turn around. Good.
Fortune favors the clever.
Most definitely.
Now then.
Let's see.
Dance for me! Wide open! Little help here? Sure thing! Yeah. I shall!
Yes, you will.
And bam! It's me! Yeah.
I'll take care of it. How
Perfect.
plain.
Got you!
Very well.
Very well. How shall we play?
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I've seen the
What
fight
a waste
so
of time
many
that
times.
was.
Alright. Yeah, I should leave it so I can recharge myself after the fights. Ooh, I want to be down there. Haha.
Fortune favors the clever.
Any advantage we can get, I'll definitely take.
Slay on sight. Criminals raid.
Yeah! My turn! The doll sees all. I've seen through your game.
All right.
Good. Surely.
How about this? Renegade edge! How plain.
Got you! It's me! Time to entertain my
Nemesis.
pets. Round and round! Up you go!
Off with your head.
For the main event! What a delightful tea party! How shall we play?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for you!
Thank you.
My turn!
Okay, aerial dust is least weaker.
Initiating drive.
Perfect.
On guard.
That's a blind.
Simpleton.
It's me!
Ah, good.
You and me, Ren!
If you insist.
Very well.
Very well.
I'll take care of it. How plain.
Come on.
Got you!
And then finish it, and it's gone. Perfect. Ooh, don't forget that chest.
Treasure! Oh, I can smell the riches!
True Composure Shawl.
Wow, isn't this super rare?
Could be. Don't know, it's just very, very useful. That's all I can see.
Easy.
Yeah, you're lucky I need your scan, or else would have just left you there.
Now then.
Dance for me!
Yes, die for me.
Wide open! Little help here? PK! My turn!
Ooh, one of them actually did die.
Here I go. How shall we play? Arcus, activate!
On guard.
Ooh, so close.
Perk up!
You deserve some praise.
So many guests.
My turn!
Yeah, but these guests I don't mind. We can handle those.
Here I go.
On guard. How about this? Renegade Edge!
How shall we play?
One hit at a time.
Are you ready? Bye! Got you!
No problem. Now then.
May at least try. Ah, both of them caught in the rain.
The Rosenberg dolls simply cannot be beat.
But of course.
And they don't need to be beat. They just need to get to where they need to be. Alright, let's go. We should almost be at the junction, right? What was that? Is something wrong, Rufus? No, it's nothing. What is this I'm sensing? Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Rufus' story for a brief period. Might as well. How much longer? I'm so tired. Really? We haven't even walked that far yet. Rosenberg Studio isn't too far from here. And you? Are you sure there's nothing wrong? You're acting awfully preoccupied. Well, I simply don't think it's worth mentioning. No, wait. What is that? Looks like a piece of mirror or something. The design is really weird too. I didn't take you for the type to collect trinkets. I'm not. I couldn't tell you where it came from. It just suddenly appeared in my pocket. It what now? How could that even be possible? I don't know the answer to that, but nor do I think we can afford to leave it unanswered. A predicament indeed. Ooh. Locked. Beyond all recognition. Do we want to start it or leave it here? March 18, Valvane Palace, former Chancellor's office.
Thank you for giving us so much of your time today. I appreciate your help us attend to the aftermath of recent events.
Of course, we couldn't turn a blind eye after seeing it for ourselves. I feel investigating the coup d'etat further is our responsibility as much as anyone's. Yeah, we've rounded up most of the people involved by now though, haven't we?
I believe you have. And with Princess Elvin and Lisa's assistance, we were able to look into suspicious relatives of fellow students as well. There are some suspects still at large, but it's only a matter of time before they're in custody.
Oh, I'm so pleased I was able to help. Our classmates seemed genuinely shocked to learn what the relatives were up to.
Well, I can't say I blame them. You'd think they could hold off on the crazy until things in Crossbell calm down. Or the timing some point since the EDF showed up there, too. Well, I would assume they're linked, yes. I've been aware that some in the army were opposed to the ceasefire and subsequent downsizing of the military. But it's frustrating to not have seen the extent of their opposition coming until after they made their move.
Well, you can't blame yourself for this, Representative.
Besides, maybe this works out better. It gives you the chance to take out the obvious trash instead of sniffing it out for yourself.
That's true. There's so many of them confirmed to be in your custody, we shouldn't have to worry about the capital for a while now. Plus, the information we got while making it easier for Dad and General Van Dyke to take action.
We each have our burdens to bear here, so it's best to focus on what you can do as the current head of our nation. I'm sure Machias is also doing what he can in Crossbell. Indeed, you've hit the nail right on the head. I don't have time to dwell on past mistakes or what I should have done with Crossbell as it is and the prince and lady still missing.
Alright, I think we've covered all we can on the coup d'etat problem. Let's turn our focus on the other big issue we need to talk about. Rufus. Well, it's not possible for him to be both near the capital and running across Crossbell at the same time. So then, who did we just see? Well, you said you requested an investigation into that, right, Milliam? Yep, but we're taking care of the coup stuff. It should be about...
My apologies for the delay.
Just the gal we need. What's the word, Claire?
Well, it took longer than I'd hoped. But this information came directly from our sentries near the border. They confirmed that Crossbell's new Supreme Leader never left the state while C was active.
Then he wasn't lying.
Yeah, there really are two Rufuses.
But how is that possible?
Well, that is one of those things we need to figure out. And as quickly as possible, definitely.
It isn't. It's preposterous, even. Or so I would say had we not seen him in the flesh.
He played us enough to be the real thing.
He sure did. First he calls himself C and sets things up so we'd make our way to the capital. Then he gets us to take care of that coup for him, while he gets away with whatever info the EDF provided him.
Using every means at his disposal has always been his way. And this was no exception.
Then are we in agreement that the Rufus in Crossbell isn't the real one?
The evidence seems to point that way at present. Perhaps it is also my hope that it points that way.
I doubt it, since I'm inclined to agree. Rufus acting the way the Supreme Leader does after what he went through doesn't make as much sense to me. You had to have had an effect on him in some way at the Imperial Fortress, Eustace.
I would like to believe that as well.
Yeah, but I can understand Eustace's doubt.
Have you learned anything more about the three children accompanying him?
We're still looking into them, I'm afraid.
I know our side can't talk, but they were strong as hell for being kids.
All I can confirm from my end is that no record of them exists in the Intelligence Division's database.
200 crown for even the ID to pin down means it'll be extra tough for us.
It's best to assume they and whoever was controlling the airship are hired help.
It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Uses, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself. We won't be getting anywhere wondering what he's up to here. I propose we move on using the one lead he provided.
If you wish to know what befell the Courageous Two, make for the Nord Highlands.
Do you feel you can trust his word enough to warrant going to the Highlands, Rean?
If anything else, I did get the impression that he is actively against the Supreme Leader. There's likely some ulterior motive behind telling us that lead.
Yeah, because he wants us to clean something up for him that he can't himself.
But Eustace is right that we should use it. Especially if there's any chance we can help Crossbell in the process.
I'll respect your decision, of course, but...
Some of us will have to remain in the capital. The aftermath of the coup d'etat requires some attention before it can be considered resolved.
I'll stick around for it. May as well see it through. It'd be good to hit up the entertainment district and the Bracer Guild for info while I'm here too.
Gaius is in the middle of an investigation of his own in Nord, I think. There should be enough people if you meet up with him and anyone else who's up east.
Muse is also planning to travel from the branch campus to join him. But will that be enough under the circumstances?
I hope so.
Then will we suffice?
Ooh.
Huh?
Kurt! And...
Hello there again. Sounds like you've been making some headway into the investigation.
Mueller Vander and Kurt Vander.
About your lead. Since our father is still occupied in the west, we will be accompanying you in his stead. May we Vanders be of great service.
Oh, I know you too well. March 19. The next morning, Muse arrived as planned from Leaves and reunited with the group. They then waited for the freight train, which Claire had arranged to take them to Nord to depart. We are going to be transferring into the RMP train partway through the trip. We should hopefully reach Zender Gate around noon. That'll be great, then we can start our investigation right away. Thank you all for coming to see us off. Well, I apologize for showing up so suddenly and creating all the disarray. Oh, not at all. I was glad to have the opportunity to see you again. I'm sure my brother's disappearance must be weighing heavy on your heart too, Lieutenant Colonel. My worries pale in comparison to the heartache you must feel, Your Highness. Rest assured that I will do all I can to put you at ease as soon as possible. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. I'm counting on you too, Muse. Of course, I will take good care of our dear instructor in your and Elise's stead. Oh, but don't fret. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my work. Is this really the time?
What's wrong? Our group is pretty stacked for this, so I don't think you need to worry.
I am worried, but not about that. We all refrained from voicing our concerns yesterday, but you're not going to take on too much to compensate for what those soldiers said, are you? The ones from the underground.
You're a filthy traitor, Ashen Chevalier! So many of us joined the army to follow in your footsteps, only for you to trample all over our ambitions. You couldn't possibly understand the frustration of those who died in that war, or even those left behind. It's time you took responsibility for your actions.
It's true. Their words did affect me. They reminded me that for some, the war never really ended.
Try to see them as the exception they are.
Exactly. That isn't your fault, Rean.
I know. But it's also not something I can turn a blind eye to. It's only by understanding one another that we will be able to move forward. At least, that's what I think now.
We just don't want to let that consume you.
Everyone in the Imperial Army bears that responsibility, myself included.
None of us here want you to shoulder that burden alone. Isn't that right? Altina? Muse?
Oh, absolutely.
+7 is and will always be about supporting one another. I think they've echoed my sentiments. Well then, have a safe journey. If there are answers to be found in Nord, then I know you'll find them.
Thanks. Keep us in your thoughts.
She always does. Bye-bye now. Right. And there goes the journey all the way through. The group changed trains as planned and arrived on schedule at the Northern Highlands. There they found several of their friends already waiting for them. The cruel blue skies.
There you are.
I hope the trip wasn't too tiring. Oh.
Those two would be
And here I
perfect.
thought we'd be getting here first.
We just happened to be on the train right before yours.
I'm glad you all arrived safely. And long time no see, Lieutenant Colonel.
Likewise. It's reassuring to have you with us.
Emma Milstein. And of course, the ever-lovely Sarah Valestein.
We heard about the attempted coup from Major Revelt. It must have been so hard for you, Rean.
You're kind of worried, but I'm fine. Better than fine now that you're both here. All I have to do is see your face, and it's like my heart feels a little lighter.
You do remember Alyssa, right, Rean? You don't need to hook up with every pretty girl you see.
Then it was worth it, huh? But there's no river I wouldn't cross to find you if you needed me. Though magic makes it simple enough to skip the river crossing route if there was an emergency. So don't you forget that all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there.
Thanks. I won't.
But boy, I'm still finding it hard to believe we have 2 Rufuses running around now. I'll cross my fingers the lead from the literal lesser of 2 evils pays off, but we still need to be smart about our approach.
Agreed. There's no telling what could happen. That's all the more reason why we appreciate your and Lady Mildean's attention to this matter.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give it.
Where's Gaius, by the way?
He's gotten a head start investigating in the Highlands, I believe. A soldier gave us a message saying he intends to convene with us at the settlement.
Then there's where we go.
I see. Then we'll head his way once we've greeted the person in charge here.
Yes.
I believe he's someone you know?
Colonel Dalton of the 23rd Armored Division. Yes. I haven't seen him since his division took stewardship of the gate after the war.
Oh, right. It was the 7th that was in charge of Zender up until last year. The 23rd was one of the new divisions created for the war, wasn't it?
Indeed. With all the changes underway in the army, the 23rd has no general at present. But I hear the colonel's done a stellar job of keeping the division unified in the absence of one.
He sounds like someone who'd more than cooperate with her investigation, at least.
I've already informed him of our arrival. We should go and see him right away.
That we shall.
Listen, Rean. Don't go biting off more than you can chew.
Yeah, everybody can already see things coming ahead, and I'm sure he'll make the wrong choices when the time comes. And then we'll grab him back all the way from the abyss, and hopefully save him for the last time.
Being an instructor doesn't mean you have to be the strong one in the group 24/7. I didn't have to be because you were there for me. So that means you don't have to be because I'll be there for you. At least I'll try to be.
You just get it, don't you? Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better.
Good.
Welcome to Zendergate. I've been looking forward to your arrival. I am Dalton, acting commander of the 23rd Armored Division.
It's good to see you again, Colonel. Well, the same to you, Lieutenant Colonel. It is an honor to finally meet the famous Ashen Chevalier. I have heard much about Lieutenant Colonel's younger brother too, so wish I could give you all a more formal reception. Oh, please think nothing of it, sir. Most of us aren't even part of the army, much less deserving of a lavish welcome.
I quite agree, and I'm just an inexperienced student.
How modest of you all, I appreciate that. Well, he's surprisingly candid for a colonel. Well, he is, although I'm sure he must be very capable to have been given command of a whole armored division.
Word of the 7th exploit since the war has reached even here, Lieutenant Colonel. I hear you have been all over the country helping with the reconstruction efforts under Prince Oliver's leadership. What's more, the vendors have evidently resumed their duties as guardians of the Imperial family. I don't call you the Ace of the 7th for nothing.
Oh, I apologize, that sounded all sarcastic. I didn't mean it so.
Well, think nothing of it, sir. I will not attempt to deny my past failings. Still, I am humbled by the honor of serving once more. On the vendor name, I will stop at nothing to prove worthy of it.
I feel the same way. Well, could you tell us what you know about the situation here?
Ah, yes. You came looking for clues on the prince's whereabouts. I am aware that you have reasons to believe there is something here.
So, it's true?
The opposite, I'm afraid. This region has been positively idyllic since the war ended. The Highlands did turn into a battleground during the conflict, but everything is back to normal here now. I was honestly caught off guard by your conviction that something must be here.
Well, that's unfortunate. Still, the intel's fresh, even to us. It's no surprise that nothing's been found yet.
Indeed, I have a lot of work at the watchtower, so I haven't had much time to investigate this area. In that sense, you must have more luck speaking with the people of the settlement.
Oh, you may well be correct. Well, it sounds like Guy is already there, so I'd say meeting him should be our first goal.
Well, given the stakes, we intend to fully dedicate ourselves to searching once we have finished getting ready. I've apprised the soldier is stationed at the watchtower of what's going on too, so it may be worth stopping by there. Either way, if you should learn anything, please do let me know. I'll be happy to send reinforcements if needed. Well, thank you for your kindness and understanding, sir. We greatly appreciate it.
Alright, let's get started with the search then. Yes, let's. Are free to move? Across the Highlands? I hope we are. Just like good old times. North Highlands.
It's breathtaking.
Nothing I've heard could have prepared me for just how truly beautiful it is.
It's your first time here, huh?
It is. I've been really looking forward to it. If only the other three could be here to see it. Words don't do it justice.
They really don't. I wish I could have let you first see it under lighter circumstances.
It feels like only yesterday that we came here as part of our field studies.
It's moving to think that this is where our ancestor took up arms to fight at Dreikel's side.
It's held a special place in my heart beyond our ancestry, since our uncle and I were stationed here. Regardless, I will make for the watchtower and set about gathering information there. You should stick to your original plan and reunite with Gaius at the
I'm alright with that, but...
Are you sure it's wise to go alone? I think it'd be better if I came with you.
I know how capable you are, Kurt, but there's no need to worry about me. As a soldier, I'll have a much easier time operating a military facility. Should anything happen, however, I will be in touch. Take care.
And there he goes.
I hope he's going to be all right.
I imagine that the prince's disappearance must be weighing heavily on him.
Yeah, if it was up to him, he would have disappeared with them. So he could be there to protect them, if needed.
I had the chance to briefly speak with him about that on the train, actually.
I wanted to accompany them on their honeymoon, but Olivier insisted I not go. I got the impression he wanted to give me some time off to honor the war's end. Of all the times that idiot had to go and put my needs first.
I see. Well, I think you're all worrying a little too much about him. We're talking about one of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Army, up there with Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. You should know better than anyone that he isn't the kind of man to act rashly in times like these. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sure they genuinely believe this is to be the best course of action. We'd be wise to mirror his conviction. Yeah, let's get moving. Apparently the settlement is currently in the same location it was when Emma and I visited during our field study. So if we travel north from here, we should see it before long. Oh, we don't want to keep guys waiting. Horse riding. We'll figure it out. How hard can it be? We've rode horses plenty of times during this game, and we'll learn it once again. Okay, but for now, we're gonna leave it here. Next time we're gonna go back into the gate if we're allowed to, talk to the people there, head to the watchtower, see if we're allowed to check there too, and then we'll go to the settlement to meet up with guys. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.